Never touched a shearer when he fell down drunk. You leave them where they fall. The only time you shift a drunken shearer is if he's laying in the middle of the highway, and then make sure you grab him by the leg and drag him off, because they'll come up swinging and want to fight. So I always said to my daughter Wendy, she was a good little rousey, that lassie. Never touch a shearer when he's drunk. Let it, when he falls down, leave him. Right, Mum? So anyway, we're up at Hebel, just over the Queensland border there. And the blokes are going to hut it this night. They weren't a very good team, that lot. Didn't like them very much. Anyway, there was one clown there. So into Hebel they go, which is only a pub. And into town they go, and they come back with this 40-pounder or whatever it is they call a rum. Going to take all weekend to drink it. So they light this big fire just out from the huts. And I'm sitting on the steps, Wendy and I. And Wendy's having a beer, and I'm watching them. They're all getting drunk. So then they said, Cookie, can we go in and make a sandwich? So as long as you clean your mess up. Well, this one that was flopping around like a trained seal, down he went. And his head's only about this far from the fire. So I'm watching him. I said, hey, you better come out here and drag your mate away. I said, he's the wrong end to burn his brains, but I said, he'll probably burn his hair. What? I said, your mate's down, his head's nearly in the fire. Well, pull him away. I said, not in your life. So Wendy jumped up, and she pulled him away, and he got up, and he staggered backward, and he pushed Wendy, and both her hands went into the coals. I was up all night with ice on her hands, because you couldn't drive up there in the dark because of the wild pigs and the big roos and everything to get into Durham-Bandy. Anyway, he got all burnt up the arm, but he was tough. He was so tough. So the two of the men picked him up and tried to put him in his hut. No, all he wanted to do was fight him. Anyway, I said, there's a hose on the tap over there. I said, put that on the silly looking basket of flowers. At any rate, I said to Wendy, now you see what I mean about picking shearers up? You leave the drunks where they fall. She said, I know that, Mum. She said, I'll never do it again, and she never ever did.